Don't we? Patty, are you going to introduce us?
Sounds good. Nigel Chambers from Big Old Belt Media, Aubrey and Imogen. Nice to talk to you both again. This time, season two, because we're so back. Come
Nice.
June 18th on Apple TV Plus. How you two doing?
We're doing so good. We're in New York. Can't complain.
Having a great time. Getting out
Yeah.
in the crevice of the city. Yeah.
And the weather's
Big
beautiful.
Apple.
So I hope y'all have a great time. I'm sure the premiere's happening soon, but either way, just enjoy the vibes of New York City. But yeah, this season, one word, messy. But I do want to go back to our interview from last season, and this is coming to you, Aubrey, because I asked you about a moment I felt that Lizzie and Guy definitely could have been a thing, and you gave me this answer really about her just kind of focusing on herself and that. But this season, I guess I see why. So I want to ask you in a very sort of discreet way, did she always have a little sparkle in her eye for a subject unknown?
But Theo.
Yeah, okay. You said I didn't, but yes.
I think spoilers are allowed.
Spoilers? Yeah, I guess so. I think that
I'll handle it properly. Don't worry. But go
well,
for
you
it.
know what? I think that I don't think she ever viewed him that way until I think Lizzie was very closed off in season one after what happened to her with Seed, and I think she was very avoidant. She wasn't looking for love after she was sort of treated that way by a man, which he kind of put her in a humiliating situation, which was very traumatizing for her. And so I feel like after that, she was not in any way looking at anyone in any shape or form. I mean, she says in Ep 5 to Guy Fawkes, she says, I don't want a husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just happy being on my own. So I think what happens with her in season 2 with Hector and with Theo, with Hector, she's sort of, I think, in a place where she feels the societal pressure of, okay, now I have to get married, and this seems like a really lovely guy. But with Theo, it's almost like the connection and the emotional connection and the safety that she feels around him, it awakens her sexual desire in a way that she didn't necessarily expect, maybe. So yeah.
It's a new thing.
Yeah, it's like she's just, I don't know what to do with these feelings. And next minute she's in the carriage on the way to Tintagel, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm standing on it. Yeah, I'm standing on it. Still very messy. Yeah, I hear you with the poetic reasons why it's messy. No, I'm just playing. But I do want to ask you, Imogen, with my time left here. Man, Jinny's story is always tugging at the tears, the heart. And I want to know for you, because it is really about this the journey of healing. And I think there's a physical aspect to that, a mental aspect of that, definitely a mental aspect of that. But I want to know, because now, being a mother and happen to bear the responsibility of a mother, having the support from Guy, but maybe that isn't all this is dreamed up to be and whatnot. And then obviously Lord C Down is a tyrant, and I think that's probably the nicest way I can put that. Can you tell and describe to the audience here, what does that journey of healing look like through her eyes? What does it mean for her? Where does her beginning to end in terms of really trying to accomplish and getting herself back to where she wants to be?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a good question. I think in season 2, she's still, I wouldn't say the healing has necessarily even started. She's still kind of in fight or flight mode. She's like on the run. She's with her baby. She's like trying to figure out just like how to navigate this new situation that she's in. I don't think she hasn't even taken that time to kind of think about what she's gone through, and like she's too busy thinking about like what's next. How do I protect my son? And I'm in this platonic kind of marriage with my sister's lover, and like it's all kind of high stakes. And I think her nervous system, we start to see a bit of the light come back to her, and like to her find her a little bit more, which is really nice. But then it obviously all goes kind of downhill again and gets very intense. So I think towards the end of season 2, it might be the start of that healing journey, but I think right now it's still very much kind of raw. Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed we come back for season 3, but I definitely look forward to talking about the continuous story of healing, resentment, loyalty, and ultimately love. I'm really curious to see how this plays out for much more storytelling. But for the right now, I really appreciate both of your time, Aubrey and Imogen. And folks, you can get back to The Buccaneers season 2, June 18th on Apple TV Plus. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much. Have a nice day.